And now we come to the real thing. You got Muslim sisters here, walking down the street looking like pigeon, a jet-type pigeon with a little hole to see the eye out. Like she's getting the sand. She got that, don't know that that is for the sand. I mean, you go to Egypt and you say, most of the people don't wear the face cover. The sun don't blow that much. But they wear it in Arabia. We always take on everything. Everything we catch from the white people or the brown people, we take it more than they got it. That's to make us look different than you. We can't be ourselves anymore because ourselves aren't popular. The sister did something good. The sister went through that delivery to you, a monologue. And she dealt with the reasons most of us don't want to be black. I am sad for a person who wants to be black because regardless of Michelangelo, Michael Jackson, regardless of how much they black himself and do all kind of things, he knows that he's black. And the girl that got a child for somebody that gave him knows he is black. So regardless of what he does, he and the other one, the singer, the black singer, the woman there, from Detroit.
Rose.
Not Franklin, the other one. Diana Ross. I could always spell that ASS and never get the OSS spelled. Well, she says she wouldn't have a black man because black men mistreat her. I said, it's true, black men mistreat you, if they did. But white men mistreat white women. I have read most of the battering comes from white men against white women because there are more of them. And I said, we have copied well. I said, don't expect black men to be saint or black women to be saint. We misbehave also. That's why they're jails. But we've got two things. When independence came to us, it came after an experience with white men in control and white women under them. And we see black women as beautiful as they are, and I could tell you, I'm not telling you what God tell me. I'm telling you what I prove for myself. Now, they're as beautiful as could be. They may not be able to afford what white women can afford to make themselves stand out more beautiful, but that isn't going to make me act like a jackass Simpson running with a car. And I don't care what happened to O.J. He didn't care what happened to me and women, then why should I care about what happened to him? Now you all could go on. Because his mother said that people don't have no color. Well, she don't look like she have no color, she don't look like she exists. You see, it has come to the point that I respect my mother. But I know something happened to my mother, and she knew something happened to her. She knew that she became light-skinned because she was bothered, her mother was bothered by a white man or some white man rather. I'm lucky I don't know the bastard. Yeah, it's a fact. We can't like it when it happened to somebody else. When it happened to us, we have to be honest with ourselves and deal with the truth. If my grandmother or great-grandmother was lousy enough to tell a white man, yes, you could go to bed with me, then I have to be right enough to say she wasn't thinking right. She was crazy. Now it's up to you to draw whatever conclusion you want. But I said my mother, light skin, and she was Puerto Rican. When I watch her at times, and I want to be proud of her as that black woman. Since you tell me I am getting my race from my parents and my color from my parents and everything from my parents, and I look back, then I should want the blackest woman I see, the blackest man I see. But I can't have that. So I asked myself, why? Because your mother, your grandmother did that to you, your great-grandmother. I have to deal with reality. If I speak to my son, I am passing down to him a heritage which I had gotten from my parents. And if he doesn't come black, it is someplace I picked it up. And God can't help that. Mama didn't go to bed with God. Grandma didn't go to bed with God, or great-grandmother. She went to bed with the slave master's son. And the slave master's son have never come to me one day and apologized. But all of a sudden, we were ready to kill the people in Congo, the people anywhere in Africa who were fighting among themselves recently. But we forgot the enslavement and the colonization. Well, how they were treated, no better than you. You know how you act because of enslavement, because of mistreatment, that you now think that you're white. Most of the time, we hope that we were white. Unfortunately, we are not. But you're lucky because regardless of how you think, or Diana think, or Ross think, or Skips, Gibson, or what the hell the name? The day is fast arising when we will be able, in our dignity, to realize that we are responsible for our behavior. And no God is responsible for our behavior. God is a feelings by man and not a reality. God is something that blocks us constantly because we look to God to solve the problem. I got a grandson that went to jail the other day, my daughter's son. He believed he was fighting to protect his sister. A funny man who thinks he's a woman broke in the window, peeping at his sister. And he struck the man and knocked the man down, but this man got a reputation of being this funny behaving man, and many people in the building. But the district attorney said he wasn't going to persecute him, but he had hit the man when the man was underground. See, he didn't punish him for hitting the man. He felt he had a right to do that. But when the man was underground, he struck the man again. The man died after 4 days, and so he asked for the capital punishment. He got 20 years to life. The irony of the thing is that his uncle, my son, was his